What is up, all my dorks, nerds, and geeks, and gamers? It's your host, Ghost here, and today we're going to be checking out Dragon Ball The Breakers. This is the official game systems overview trailer, so it's about 12 minutes of gameplay of the Dragon Ball Breakers game. So if you guys haven't seen the first trailer reaction to that, go check that out. I completely love the game. I gushed on it the whole time, so let's see if it's the same for this 12-minute gameplay overview now that we see a little bit more of the game. So let's hop right in, see what we can see, and let's talk about it. Here we go. Dragon Ball The Breakers. I'm very excited for this. If you guys didn't see the last trailer, I'm telling you. Bulma's shaking over there behind the rock.
Dragon Ball The Breakers is an
Very
online
excited.
asymmetrical action game about one of the most vicious antagonists from Dragon
Ooh, I
Ball
love the heartbeat
against
sound
7
effect as well
ordinary
from the
citizens
survivors.
without
Makes it more
superpowers.
intense.
In the game, the vicious antagonist is called a raider, and
Okay.
the ordinary citizens as survivors. Survivors of this game are from a group
Makes
of
sense, I
ordinary
like it.
citizens who do not have superpowers like Goku. Survivors
Which
are
connects
sucked
to
into a
Xenoverse.
mysterious phenomenon called temporal
Which is
scene,
awesome,
a
'cause they're
space
keeping
where
that
all the
continuity
times and
between all of
places
them.
are mixed together. What awaits them there is the threatful raider.
I'm just curious on customization options. What is the point of playing? What can you unlock?
Choose to play as either a raider
Improvements?
or a survivor.
Is there upgrades?
The goal of the raider is to defeat all survivors, while the goal of the survivors
Okay,
is to
makes
escape
sense.
the battlefield while protecting themselves from a raider. Survivors
super
can
time
escape
machine,
from the
come on now.
battlefield by activating the Super Time Machine. In order to activate the Super Time Machine, they must protect the
Okay.
startup system, which appears in the middle of the
How do you
map
do
for a
that? You
certain amount of
just stand
time.
in the circle, or? Okay,
If
defend it.
survivors are able to defend the startup system until the activation is complete, the power of the Super Time Machine will fix the
Okay.
temporal scene and allow them to escape from the battlefield. In order for the startup system to
Okay,
appear,
power keys, then the
survivors must
system.
first set the power keys. There is one power key hidden in each area, so the survivors
Okay, I like
must
that.
find and place it
So
in a
far, so fair.
specific
That
location.
sounds good.
The more power keys
Okay,
are
so
set,
you can find
the
more
less
keys,
time
make it
will
go
take to
faster. I
defend
like
the
that.
startup system. If the startup system is destroyed,
Then how do you win then?
survivors will not be able to activate the Super
Okay.
Time Machine. But the game will not be over yet. Beacons will appear on the map to call out the emergency time machine.
Okay, so
and
it's all
each
for your
player
own if you
will
fail
have
the
to
first
try
time.
escaping. If you succeed in
Okay, I got
escaping,
it.
you will receive bonus points in the game results. However,
Yep, it's
only
a
one
free-for-all
time
once
machine can be
the
called out at a
original
time.
escape plan fails.
Survivors can choose between
Or together.
escaping
Okay, I
alone
like that. So
or
2 to 1,
escaping
I like that.
together with their companions. If the raider destroys the time machine even once,
Ooh.
survivors will not be able to call out
That is
the
a
time
high
machine
risk,
again.
high reward system.
Also, if you fail to escape within the time limit, the game is
I like it
over
though. I
and the
definitely
raider
like it.
wins.
I like the steps they're going.
A
Okay.
raider can win the game by stopping the activation of the
So
Super
makes
Time
sense.
Machine
Destroy
and
the time
defeating
machine,
the
kill all survivors.
before they can escape the temporal scene. If raiders can defeat all
Very
survivors,
nice. It's gonna be
then
so
it
fun.
becomes a complete victory. Raider doesn't have to necessarily defeat survivors.
Okay, so it's
but
all
the
about
more
getting the
he
kills
defeats,
as the bad guy.
higher points are earned. Since decreasing the number of survivors will lead to stopping the activation
Sounds good.
of
I
the
like it.
Super Time Machine, take action efficiently.
Evolutions, I like this as well.
The Raider, with their overwhelming
Curious
combat
on how they do
power,
it for
has
Buu,
a
though.
unique feature which allows it to evolve during the battle. For example, one of the Raiders,
Or
Cell,
Frieza.
starts
Well,
as a
Frieza's
larva
got
at the
forms, so
beginning
that
of the
makes
game
sense.
and evolves by absorbing survivors and NPC civilians.
Yeah, I
Each
like that.
time it evolves, its combat power and skills will change, turning it
I love how
into
you
an
start
even
even
more
as like the
threatening
first
enemy
form.
for the
That's so
survivors.
cool.
The Raider has active and passive skills.
And then the
that
more
make it
you
a
level
threat
up, the
to
more
survivors.
skills you get, such as special
Active
beam
skills
cannon,
can be
Kamehameha,
activated at any time.
barrier.
There is a variety of useful skills, such as key detection, which allows one to see the aura of the survivors, and
Very
also
nice.
other skills to efficiently defeat and fight with it. Passive skills are skills
Yeah, the
that are
larva
always
stage I think is
active
gonna be the
during
most
battle
fun.
and have a
As a
continuous
Dragon Ball
effect.
Z fan,
There
that's
are
awesome.
various skills depending on the Raider, such as ways to accumulate the evolution gauge, and also actions that can be triggered at any time.
Yep, this is what
by
I was talking about.
specific
Special
controls.
attacks.
In addition,
Yep, see?
each Raider has special attacks for each transformation form. Among them, the ultimate special attack, which can be used in the
Yeah, but it
final
seems like it's
form,
going to be a
has
long
an
time to
incredible
recharge if
power
you
and
miss.
attack range. Cell's perfect Kamehameha hits everything in a straight line, making it a move that can be used to great
Okay.
effect.
Makes sense.
Especially in attacking the startup system.
Yeah, I'm going to just be blasting that thing with every beam I got.
Each time a raider evolves, it can destroy one area of the map. Once an area is destroyed, it disappears completely, and the range where survivors can move becomes narrower.
I got it. So as Cell, you can actually destroy parts of the map.
In addition, destroying an area will not demolish the power keys that have already been installed. But destroying an uninstalled area will reduce the total number of keys installed, which makes the time longer to switch on the startup system. With these various skills, you can gradually drive
survivors cannot fly, it looks like. He just fell straight off that mountain. And that was one of the things I was wondering about myself. Is if any of them can fly. Maybe Videl is in the game, maybe.
Although the raider is overwhelmingly powerful.
So yeah, they have RPGs.
Are not unarmed against
what else?
Several countermeasures exist.
Grappling hooks, that's cool to get out of the way. Smoke screens.
Active and passive skills. For example, the skill Saiyan Pod Remote allows you to call
I like that. That's awesome. That's a good evasive move.
Land anywhere on the map. However,
and then they can see it.
Be careful, because it takes a while to call out the pod, and also you will get damaged when the pod falls on your head.
Yeah, that's something that I think will come in handy more than the pod.
Used to deceive the raiders
just to be able to hide.
Changing into random objects on the map. However, you need to be careful as well, as it can sometimes turn into something completely unexpected. Unless you use these skills to your advantage.
Right, makes sense, because then your only option is to run.
Powerful raider. Dragon Chain is one of the few ways that survivors can use their power against the raider.
Okay, it gives you the powers of that.
3 transpheres.
I gotcha.
A sphere that contains the souls of super warriors. Dragon Change can be activated by collecting a certain amount of
kind of the Star Wars Battlefront version of becoming a Jedi or a Sith.
Power of a super warrior for a short time. However, the Raider's power is still
just as a measure to get in or out, and or to use it to defend your teammates. Yeah.
Depending on the situation, such as escaping with the use of flying techniques. Transpheres
so they can be leveled up.
In a spot of level 1, 2, and 3. The higher the level, the stronger the skill will be.
Makes sense.
But on the other hand, more change power will be consumed. The form of the Raider that you can fight against is determined by the change level. When you fight, make your decision based on the power balance between you and the opponent.
So it's actually a very technical game, a lot more technical than I thought it would be, with the balance and the rock paper scissors kind of systems they have in play here.
Flee or go to rescue.
Reviving.
Use it strategically to get the most out of this ability. Various items can be used on the field.
Okay.
Such as a weapon that can be
vehicles. I didn't even think about that.
Vehicles that can move around the field quickly, and a radar that can search for the activation key. Utilize.
I do like it though. It adds a whole lot of charm with a whole lot of options. Dragon Balls.
There are also Dragon Balls on the field.
You could summon Shinron.
If you collect 7 Dragon
and is that how another way you can
on
win?
The altar, Shinron will appear, awaiting to make your wish come true. Survivors
I like
can
that.
wish
Okay.
to increase the change level by 1 step for all survivors.
Oh, that's a good trade-off.
Raising to change level 4 can only be done by wishing to Shinron, and once you power up, your appearance and power will be exactly the same as the Super Warrior.
So that's how they bring in the other heroes, the actual heroes of Dragon Ball.
Incredibly powerful, but increasing it to change level 4 will be the only way to counter with equal power. Summoning Shinron is not mandatory.
Yeah, it's just a kind of a bonus,
to the victory of the
good thing to happen if it does happen.
It's difficult to collect 7 Dragon Balls in a limited time. But by cooperating
it's a good
with
idea.
your teammates, you may be able to collect
Ooh,
them
what
faster.
happens if he does though?
But
That's
careful,
a good.
The Raider can also make a wish to Shinron. In this case, the Raider can only wish to either level up just
well,
one
that's still a good
transformation
trade-off for the bad guy.
or to recover stamina. It is possible to sabotage each other until you get your wish, so don't give up your efforts until the end. In the game, it's possible to increase the chance of victory.
Yeah, it makes sense. It's all games. It's all online games.
If you are attacked by the raider,
He had the paddles. That was awesome.
You.
Crawling.
If you are about to be defeated, and until the countdown reaches 0,
they all got paddles.
Can mend your wounds until you are fully healed. Don't forget to communicate. The signal feature is one of the communication tools to let other survivors inform each other.
Okay, so they have a ping button and a
the location of items and many
a ping with some reactions sort of button.
Use it efficiently with your companions. Lastly, the defense of
that seems like the main way to get out of there.
Keys to cooperation. You can use Dragon Change.
Tons of options though, a lot of ways to play the game and still be successful in a lot of different ways.
To shorten the time it takes to complete, you will have to defend the system by using all the countermeasures we have mentioned. Help your friends. Cooperate with each other.
Very nice though. I love it. I love the idea, the gameplay, the way they're going about it. That trap there, that electric trap just got sell. That was awesome.
Survivors. Experience the overwhelming power difference in strength and prepare to enjoy the ultimate.
Very nice. Cannot wait to play it.
In Dragon Ball: The Breakers.
2022 sometime. Coming out for all major platforms, PC. Beta test schedules.
The beta test is confirmed.
Alrighty, guys, there's your beta test times.
One of the first to play.
That was the trailer. Let's talk about it. That was the gameplay trailer for Dragon Ball: The Breakers, the official game systems overview trailer. We learned a whole lot about the game, about how it works, and we kind of already knew a lot of this stuff. But we did learn about Dragon Balls, how they fit into gameplay, how you can actually turn into a Dragon Ball hero to fight the villain for a short amount of time, and how that works with the Dragon Ball system, and how the leveling up works from the bad guy with the different forms, with the good guys with them only going up to level 3, and all this, and how the balance goes back and forth. We learned a little bit about weapons and items and all the different variety they're going to have and all the different things they're going to do. We saw a little bit of different maps and different areas of the game. We learned about how the bad guy can destroy the map to make it harder or more difficult for the survivors to get to where they need to be. We've also learned how the game works by finding the keys, which then make time go faster on the time machine, which then makes it able to take the super time machine to get out of there and in the game for the survivors. And the main thing is for the bad guy to kill all survivors. So it kind of works exactly how we thought it did. We just learned a bit more about it, the technicalities of how it all works. I think it looks really fun. I'm really excited about this still. I think it looks great, but let me know down below what you guys think of Dragon Ball: The Breakers, how you guys think it looks. Does it look fun to you or not? Is it the type of game you thought it was going to be, or the type of game you wanted it to be? Let me know down below. Make sure you like, subscribe, or share. As always, guys, keep it right here on Dorkston. I've been your host, Ghost. Adios.